Content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully, and that's okay. I truly preach the time to the genuine ones with no malicious intentions. I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Healing, trauma, and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. Oh yeah, neighbor, 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 what's up, neighbor? Neighbor, 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 what's up, neighbor? Hold on 1 second. Yeah, you matter, you are worthy, don't dim your light. Yeah, you matter, you are worthy, don't dim your light. I couldn't dim my light another day. You didn't see my reality when it came to my pain. Hold on 1 second, I overcame. You matter, you're worthy. My content is not for everyone. It's not, and that's okay. That is totally okay. Healing, trauma, and pain is not a race overnight process. And I say that respectfully. When you truly part of the blessing, you was never the lesson. When you truly part of the blessing, you was never part of the lesson. When you truly part of the blessing, you was never part of the lesson. Hold on 1 second. It was truly one-sided when it came to their mission. They try to serve you. They try to serve you. They try to serve you. They try to serve you a dish that you couldn't relate to. When you realize you didn't sit at everybody's table. Being uncomfortable enough that they know I understood my existence when I could relate to me. I was only getting patient. I was only getting patient when it came to time to better me. I understood not to overlook me. I adjusted the pain when it came to my reality, overcoming what I've been through when I could have lost me. I wasn't looking for nobody to root me on because I knew the right people would truly respect me. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding. They hold on 1 second. I wasn't in competition. Yo, that energy is different. When you truly the win for the win, when it came to your blessings, you didn't think you was better than nobody, but you understood your boundaries, understanding and relate to your love language. Something that they couldn't get in tune with was understanding self-respect, not self-destruction. Hold on 1 second. I wasn't trying to become my worst enemy. Another day. The energy is different. When you truly understand your reality, you wasn't running from your past to have excuses. You understood why certain doors was closing your life for all the right reasons. That hold on 1 second, I didn't give up on me because you didn't believe in my faith. Hold on 1 second, we didn't have to wear the same lens. Because it wasn't for you. Hold on 1 second, you're not in my body. I just want to be myself, to better myself, never did my life. Hold on 1 second. You put me in competition. I wasn't supposed to be part of your lane, but that's okay, because you wasn't supposed to be part of my table when it came to my journey, expressing myself when I didn't have to deny myself for another day. I was maintaining my smile, something that you couldn't get in tune with, was understanding self-awareness. You rather self-destruct to see your neighbor down, to see them frown, but hold on 1 second. You ain't understand how you could truly dream big, and your dreams could truly come true. I'm sorry, we not the same. I ain't have to play with spoken in a toxic way to make you move uncomfortable. I just try to tell my neighbor, watch your vision at the end of the day. Be careful how you actually moving. You're going the wrong way when you least expect it. Go the opposite way to understand your point of direction. I'm far from a hater. I didn't have to have an excuse to respect my neighbor. The energy is different. We all don't have the same love language. When it comes to our existence, truly paying attention, understanding that, hold on 1 second, I truly had hope, but then not to give up on myself. I didn't see you as a competition or a threat, because I was in my own lane. They would never understand that you didn't have to project pain. They try to antagonize you for you to get out of character, or because they saw you as competition and he was just in your own lane elevated. Hi, neighbor, 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 continue to smile. Hi, neighbor, 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 continue to smile. They truly want to see you frown, but hold on 1 second. You knew not to lose yourself another day. Overcame with so many obstacles to better you. Hold on 1 second. Look how far you came in your journey when you least expected. Look how far you came. Look how far you came. Look how far you came. You were supposed to let you go a long time ago. You were supposed to give up a long time ago. You wasn't supposed to love yourself unconditionally today. You were supposed to become your own worst enemy. They would never understand how you adjusted the mindset to become your best self vision of yourself. How dreams come true. How dreams come true. They say practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. It was just easy. No, it wasn't. I make it look easy. You don't understand the tears I had to shed. Right to left, I didn't understand my vision. I had to understand my reality, not to project pain another day. I had to love me to understand I couldn't be dysfunctional. That's what folks painted me out to be. I couldn't discourage me another day. Understanding my love language to truly relate to my smile, not to see myself frown when they wanted to kick me down, not to see me elevate. But I understood that, hold on 1 second. If I lose myself for another day, I won't be able to see my self reflection, becoming my best self vision of myself. Becoming my best self vision of myself. Confidence look good on you today. It does. Confidence looks good on you today. It really does. It was a process, time and day, process, time and day. How your dreams came true, you truly loving you. Overlook you at another day, no. You bettered you. They would never understand rotation when it came to truly loving you. Maintaining that smile, not to see yourself frown. I didn't want to be a swag that you truly had. I didn't want to be the swag that you truly had. I wanted my own swag. The energy is different. I wouldn't want to be like nobody else but me. I wanted to move comfortably. Folks try to get me out of character. I wasn't running from my past. The energy is different. They would never understand why certain doors didn't last. Why certain doors was closed for all the right reasons. You didn't reject yourself another day, regardless of who didn't believe in you. They wanted you to be the villain in their story. But overcoming so many obstacles, you allowed you to better you. It wasn't an excuse to allow you to love you another day. You matter, you're worthy. What you overcame. Hey, butterfly, butterfly, butterfly timing. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly timing. Timing became an existence when it became your reality. They said you whack in your corner, you are nobody. They said you whack in your corner, you are nobody. But hold on, butterfly, your dreams came true. Allowing you to love you to truly go within. You wasn't the issue. The strength that you had that you least expected to hold on 1 second. You actually fixed your crown. You truly understood the mission. You understood that everybody wasn't going against you. When they truly showed up for you. They truly respected you. They didn't have to kick you down and see you frown. They wasn't out here energy harvesting off your energy. Respectfully, they was only moving accordingly. They didn't have hidden agendas to line you up. It's like you watching free will. Because everybody showed love. And you was only moving accordingly. You know, respect's a two-way street. Folks wasn't reminding what you've been through when it came to your past. Becoming your worst enemy. The energy is different. You overcame so many obstacles you're supposed to have lost you. Didn't get discouraged because someone didn't know how to choose you, respect you. Hold on 1 second. You mad and you're worthy. Yeah, you mad and you are worthy. Yeah, you mad and you are worthy. Yeah, you mad and you are worthy. Be yourself, you mad and you are worthy. Be yourself. Hold on 1 second. You didn't understand your love language, butterfly, one day. Things turned around when you least expected, not to see yourself frown. Understand your existence. You don't relate to what you've been through. Because you overcame. But you wasn't running from your past. That energy is different. You don't relate to what you've been through because you overcame. But you wasn't running from the pain. That energy is different. Allowed you to hell to see your existence. It wasn't a nightmare. It was truly your reality. They would never understand how you picked yourself up that day. To understand the obstacles that was placed in front of you that was supposed to cause chaos and confusion, disturb your peace, allowing you to love you another day. You mad and you're worthy. My content ain't for everybody. Always be yourself with noblest intentions. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with noblest intentions. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are worthy. Never allow someone to make you feel like you have to live in fear because they don't see why you choose you, why you mean what you say. Actions speak louder than words. I'm healing to go within. I ain't see you folks as competition. I was just in my own lane, truly elevated. I ain't have to have an excuse to love me another day. I know how it feels to be abandoned for folks not to say they love me. They was hiding their hands at the end of the day. One thing I gotta do is lie on you. You was there for everybody else. Showing love at the end of the day. But hold on 1 second, what happened to me? I kept stop beating myself up because you didn't know how to show up for me. I had to love me. My content ain't for everybody. I say this respectfully. Never feel like you alone because folks don't know how to show up for you or let them respect you. And you know how to take accountability for your action. You wasn't running from your past. That energy is different. They would never understand how you self-reflect and you let go for all the right reasons. Folks can't get credit for what you're doing today, even if they try to, because they don't understand what it took for you to show up for you. You wasn't looking for no handout. You just knew how to better you. You understood to get out your comfort zone, not to become your worst enemy. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Certain individuals, you can show them respect all day long. All day. And they will look at you like competition. You can show folks respect all day long, but they will still take your kindness for weakness. You can show folks respect all day long, but they will still be out here trying to energy harvest off your energy. You can show folks respect all day long, but they will be out here trying to dead-ass destiny swipe with you. Try to invade your space, and you didn't ask them to enter. Like that return back to sender. It truly actually works at the end of the day. God saw what you was doing behind closed doors. Didn't matter what act you was trying to play when it came to being in somebody's life with your malicious intentions having ass. But someone truly know how to respect you. My content is not for everybody. It's not. Everybody expresses themselves differently when it comes to art. Some folks like to promote drugs. I don't. Some folks like to promote violence. I don't. There's nothing cool, fun about it at all. And I say that respectfully. It's truly whack and corny. If you really want to get technical, but you choose not for me. No, it's really the train of thought for me. When you be yourself, they said you're whack, you're corny. You're not talking about this and that. Hold on one second. When you lost enough people along the way, overdosing, relapsing, didn't understand their pain, being labeled somebody that truly wasn't when they truly had a name. It's the worst feeling in the world, and I say that respectfully. Certain folks' life will never be the same. I wouldn't know how it feels to lose a mother or a father, and I say that respectfully. But I damn sure know how it feels for one not to show up. And I say that respectfully. Imagine picking up the phone. One thing I ain't gotta do is lie. Picking up the phone and it's only one-sided when it came to conversation. They did for everybody else but you. So I could truly understand at the end of the day, if someone truly passes on, how you truly feel inside. And I don't mean no disrespect in no shape or form. Because nobody should have to lose a loved one to drugs. Or to a system that made it believe it was the norm to inject yourself. Or for folks to do you wrong. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Always be yourself. You can't run from who you are. You can't. It don't matter if it happened 20, 30, 40 years ago. You cannot run from who you are. And I say that respectfully. You can't. Some folks heal, some folks don't. They quick to say the person that actually heals, when they speak about certain things, they ain't overcome it. When the tears start to become numb, that energy is different. It really does. Because once you start to shed that one tear, it's not boo-hoo crying no more. They would never understand how you relate to your love language. I had to let go of what was hurting me. That didn't know how to show up for me, let alone respect me. My content is not for everybody. And what's so sad and disturbing to see is when another parent listens to another parent because they're parents, but you don't know what someone actually experienced to endure. And I say that respectfully, regardless of how someone paints a picture to be. You only heard one side of the story, and that's not even cool. Because a child just doesn't act the way they do for no reason, that they want to be around their own folks. My content is not for everybody. And if you're one of the type of people that's a popular loner, you are not alone. You know how it feels to pick up the phone for the receiver to be one-sided. You know how it feels for an individual to try to play you close to hold on 1 second, what you got going on? But they really not trying to hear about it. They just want to see what you know. They just want to see how you flowing. Oh, they ain't trying to check for you though. They can go over that bridge, that boat, this fly this way, fly that way. But they forgot to show up for you. Sometimes that happens. It's not about bashing somebody, it's what you experience. Everybody's reality ain't the same when it come to pain, but you overcame. You maturing. A vision that they would never be able to experience. The new self-vision of yourself. You ain't that child no more. You not. You not that 12-year-old little boy or little girl. You not that 14-year-old, 13-year-old little boy or girl. And you damn sure not that 17-year-old, 14-year-old little girl or boy. You put a name in your book when they stop looking at you. When they stop choosing you. My content ain't for everybody, but you didn't overlook you. Everybody's walk of life is different, but you know how it feels for someone not to show up for you. You truly know how it feels for your dreams to truly come true. My content is not for everybody. And I say this respectfully. You know when you go to the therapist or a psychiatrist, they tell you to express yourself or how you feel, whatever the case may be. And then you express what you're going through. And they say, so how was your upbringing as a child? How did you feel? And then when you start to express yourself, you still feel like you're not being heard. I say this respectfully. When the right people walk into your life, they hear you and they respect you. They're not picking sides. They're not. Because at the end of the day, you still somebody's baby. Your heavenly father and your heavenly mother. Baby. And I say that respectfully. They're not projecting what you've been through. And especially when you say that you healed to go with them. They're not pointing out certain character traits about you. Why someone didn't love you, why you act in a certain way. Especially when you're prospering in life. It's certain things that you had to do on your own. And folks can't take credit for it today. But sometimes when God sets you up, God put you in that position to truly elevate. Because they wasn't supposed to be part of your journey, and that's okay. Because God saw what they was doing behind closed doors. But certain folks couldn't relate to it. Because that's probably how they move too. With hidden agendas, motives at the end of the day. And y'all quick to say, hold on 1 second, that child is crazy. Slow, stupid, and retarded. They need a straight body jacket with a diagnosis next to it. But you wasn't the habit. When it came to someone's one-sided story, you understood growth. You understood how it felt to be emotionally far gone. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. They quick to say that someone is hurt because they express themselves, but someone out here not boohooing crying, and they not out here energy harvesting off their mother or their father's energy, or little trying to destiny swipe or playing with spoke in a toxic way. Everybody's parents ain't the same. And I say that respectfully. You got some people, parents, that play with spoke on their own children. And they wear a mask so well. They do. They wear a mask so well. My content is not for everyone. Certain folks don't know how to express themselves as to what they endured and what they experienced, and they not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing. The energy is different. My content is not for everyone. It's not. I am the original owner of Nigeria and Respect Content. I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And I truly appreciate the time to the genuine ones that's been reaching out to me. And I'm thankful to know that you are able to move forward in your journey. And you are not alone. You are not alone. Certain individuals don't understand your love language. Certain individuals don't understand how you express yourself. And you wasn't trying to cause drama, let alone disrespect anybody. You are not alone. Sometimes when we express ourselves, certain individuals, they say to you that they don't want to hear that BS or that bull crap or whatever the case may be. But let it be somebody else. They hear, they open ears. They hear everything. But when the right people walk into your life, they actually hear you. You didn't need to go to this doctor, go to that doctor. You was tired of them overlooking you. Certain folks ain't for you, especially when you express yourself. Certain folks make you feel like you gotta reject yourself, but you was willing to better yourself, and you finally found someone that actually hears you, not to overlook you. And healing from childhood trauma is not easy. It's not. It really isn't. My content is not for everyone, and I don't mean no disrespect in no shape or form. My content is not for everyone. It's not. But always be yourself with no malicious intentions. And don't beat yourself up because you expressed yourself to someone only for them to disrespect you. Don't beat yourself up because you expressed yourself only for someone to not hear you. Don't beat yourself up because you expressed yourself only for someone to overlook you. Don't beat yourself up because you expressed yourself to someone and they didn't care about you. And I say that respectfully. Actions speak louder than words when the right people show up for you. Actions speak louder than words when someone is not trying to dim your light, when you're saying that you're trying to better you. Because the right people, it doesn't matter if it's a job site, it doesn't matter if it's everyday activities, a relationship, a marriage, or whatever the case may be. What's truly for you is not going to go against you. And I say that respectfully. They're not going to have hidden agendas to psych you out your free will. Or have malicious intentions got you moving, hold on 1 second, like you your own worst enemy. Because when the right people walk into your life, they allow you to feel. They allow you to see. They allow you to know that, hold on 1 second, you are worthy. And when you truly fall from a hater and you want everybody around you to truly elevate, that energy is different. You didn't have to have an excuse to hold yourself back another day when it came in your past, becoming your worst enemy another day, the self-destruct. When you understood growth, being mature, that energy is different. You wasn't doing it for likes and views, let on cloud chasing. My content is not for everybody. It's not. Everybody expresses themselves differently. And the way you express yourself may not be how someone else expressed themselves. And it's not that someone is slow, stupid, or retarded, or they doing too much. They're not for you. And that's okay, just like I'm not for you. There's no reason for you to disrespect me. You're not for me, and that's okay. My content is not for everybody. I truly appreciate the time to the genuine ones with no malicious intentions. Have a safe remaining year. Have a safe remaining month. Have a safe remaining weekend. Have a safe remaining week. Have a safe remaining day. Don't give up on yourself, because you may not know how to express yourself to individuals, but you have self-control. And you're not wrong for standing up for yourself. And especially when you don't have malicious intentions, that energy is different. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Loving yourself is not a crime. You know, I realize that certain individuals won't understand your love language, but that's okay. But when you truly far from a hater, that energy is different. And you didn't have to disrespect your neighbor. You may not like how your neighbor ties their shoe. You didn't have to disrespect them in the process. You just knew how to maneuver and go in your own lane. You didn't have to bash them in no shape or form. You didn't have to disrespect them in no shape or form. You just knew how to maneuver and stay in your own lane, because you knew that everybody wasn't truly for you, and that's okay. And you didn't have to sit there and play with spoken in a toxic way. You didn't have to sit there and try to energy harvest off anybody's energy. You didn't have to sit there and try to destiny swipe with anybody, because we are all not the same. I may not make sense to you, but I make sense to someone else, and that's okay. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Certain individuals that look at that door every single day and may be waiting for that loved one to walk through the door and they never coming back. Or because they relapse and their life will never be the same. Or because someone took the life of a loved one and their life will never be the same. It should never have to be your pain for you to understand that, hold on one second, everybody endures pain differently. And folks is far from a hate, they just trying to elevate, to believe in themselves that they are worthy to overcome what they going through. It's one day at a time. Certain folks be relapsing every single day, trying to find themselves, to better themselves, to understand that, hold on one second, I ain't have to fake the beast when I truly wasn't. This is truly what I'm going through emotionally. Some days I'm not emotionally available, but I ain't have to hurt you or disrespect you. I was just in my own lane to understand my own point of view, something that you couldn't relate to. Everybody's walk of life is different, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. I don't want to be like nobody else but Nia Genuine Love Respect, and I say that respectfully. I worked hard for that name. I did. It didn't matter if it was just a little bit of time. 3 years, but I always had Nia. Everybody always knew Nia. And when it came to Nia, it was respect behind it all day. Because why? It came with Nia, the person that I'm truly in, genuine, the person I'm truly in, loving, the person I'm truly in. I show nothing but respect. That's why that name was just gravitated to me. And when someone truly walked into my life, that's all I showed them. Especially the ones that actually sat with me. The ones that actually was like, dang, you truly one of a kind, for real. You really are. It was days that I couldn't relate to my own love language, but here go Nia Genuine Love Respect. Making my day. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to leave. Come back. I'll see you later. It's just a vibe. I'm just so chill. People pay me out to be an aggressive person just because of my sexual orientation, please. I walk these streets alone. I don't walk in fear. I don't. But I'm going to stand up for me. It was a time I didn't have a voice. But I don't live in fear. And it's not a crime to stand up for yourself. It don't matter what the situation is. I didn't have to disrespect nobody in any situation I'm ever in. I let that be known. I'm not being aggressive. I'm not being disrespectful in no shape or form. I always move like that accordingly. So if you gonna paint me to be the villain in your story, or paint me to try to blackmail me, or whatever you gonna do what you gotta do. But God saw how I was moving. Folks want to talk about, oh, because of your zodiac sign. We don't move like that. Shut up! Nobody asked you. Hello, we are not the same. Have a good day. And it be the folks that be older than you, be trying to school you. But hold on 1 second, did you go through pain? It really be the thought process when it comes to these verse psychology, mind games. Certain folks hold themselves accountable in a different type of way. I was just only in my own lane, speaking out for myself, something that you probably couldn't do. But you painted me to be the villain of your story was truly one-sided, humbly confused. Oh, because of the fact that I said, hold on 1 second. Excuse me, ma'am, sir, I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I ain't got to put my hands on you at the end of the day. I was just in my own lane. But it's okay for people to move how they want to move without saying excuse me. Until it's your situation, you're going to figure out your train of thought like, hold on 1 second. I know I ain't invisible. I know goddamn well I know I ain't invisible. You got me fucked up. My content is not for everybody. It's not. And that's okay. I say this respectfully. With practice comes perfect. And with perfect comes showing up. And with showing up comes true understanding of self-awareness, not self-destructing another day becoming your worst enemy. When you actually understand and maturing. You wasn't doing it for likes and views, little cloud chasing. You didn't have to be somebody you truly wasn't. And I say that respectfully to move accordingly. You wasn't looking for no handouts. The energy is different. Folks painted you out to be the villain in their story, but truly one-sided with their hidden agendas. They wanted to psych you at your free will because you believed in your faith and you wasn't a mistake, but God also didn't love you properly. My content is not for everybody. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Nia G on Love Respect. My content is not for everyone. And no, you're not slow, stupid, or retarded when you express yourself. Everybody don't know how to express themselves. They don't. People be caught up in their own words. Like, hold on 1 second. I know how to express myself when I talk to this person. I may know how to express myself when it comes to that person. But when I really get in my feelings at the end of the day, I be so lost to words that hold on 1 second. I forgot how to show up for me. To actually feel. To go within. To understand my own existence. That I am worthy. I'm not here to you love respect. I don't know who needs to hear this. You're not alone. And I don't mean no disrespect in no shape or form. It's not easy losing a loved one. But I say this respectfully. They never left your side. They never left your side. My content is not for everybody. And that's okay. I'm Nia G and love respect. Thank you for your time. Peace and respect your neighbor, stop the violence. Humanity worthy, hold on 1 second, neighbor, be yourself, never dim your light. I gotta go, I need a nap. Thank you for your time. I'm Nia G and love respect. Thank you for your time.